You know that feeling when a story just hits you so hard it actually changes how you see things. Well, for literally thousands of years, that's been the magic of theater. So today, to celebrate World Theater Day, we're going to dig into why this incredible art form is so much more than just entertainment. It's a living, breathing part of what makes us human. The stage is a mirror of life. Just think about that for a second. That one idea. It's pretty much the engine driving all of theater. It's why a play from hundreds of years ago can feel like it's talking directly to you, right now. It's where we see our own wins, our losses, our biggest questions, all unfolding right there. It helps us figure things out. And that's going to be our guide for this whole explainer. Okay, so how does this mirror thing actually work? How has it held up over all this time? Let's do a quick trip through history and see how the stage has always reflected what people were hoping for, what they were afraid of, all the way from ancient ceremonies to the big blockbuster plays we see today. You know, it doesn't matter if you're sitting in a giant stone amphitheater back in ancient Greece or in a tiny, dark theater downtown. The goal is exactly the same. At the end of the day, it's all about figuring out what it means to be human. You've got Greek tragedies wrestling with destiny. You've got modern plays diving deep into identity. The stage is this amazing bridge across time, connecting all of us with nothing more than a shared story. But of course, a story is it's just ink on paper until somebody makes it breathe, right? So who are these magicians working behind the scenes? Let's pull back that curtain and really celebrate the artists who take these ideas and turn them into something you'll never forget. Well, the answer is way bigger than just the actors you see under the lights. Theater is a total team sport. It's like this whole ecosystem of artists all working together. And on World Theater Day, we're here to celebrate every last one of them. I mean, we're celebrating the playwrights who literally invent entire worlds, the actors who are brave enough to walk around in someone else's skin for a few hours, and of course, all the unsung heroes, right? The directors who steer the ship, the designers who create the whole mood, the crew who makes sure every single thing happens exactly when it's supposed to. Every single person is a crucial piece of the puzzle. And when you get all those creative people in one room, wow, the result is so much more than just a show. What they're really doing is creating a temporary community. For a couple of hours, theater becomes this amazing bridge. It doesn't just connect us to the world on stage, it connects us to the person sitting in the seat right next to us. Just picture it. A theater is kind of like a town square for our imaginations. For a little while, a whole room full of people just agrees to, go with it. To just celebrate pure, raw creativity. It's a safe space for big, bold ideas, a place where the wildest thoughts can get up on stage and become real. And theater doesn't shy away from the tough stuff either. It puts these really complex, tricky situations right in front of you, and that gets people talking. It's the kind of thing that makes you lean in and think, what would I do in that situation? It challenges you to see the world from a totally different perspective, all while you're sitting comfortably in your chair. So, what happens when you mix that shared creative energy with those thought-provoking conversations? Something really special. You have a room full of strangers who all walked in, each in their own little bubble. But when the lights come up, they stand up connected. They've laughed at the same jokes, they've gasped at the same moments, and for that little slice of time, they weren't strangers anymore. So, when you boil it all down, theater is so much more than a building with a stage. It's a machine for making connections. It's a living, breathing part of what holds us together, and it does it one amazing story at a time. Now, looking back at how powerful theater is, that's great, but we also have to make sure it has a future, and that's what World Theater Day is really about. It's not just a history lesson, it's about what comes next. It's basically a call to action, because for this amazing art form to survive and thrive, it needs us. It needs us to show up. So, what can we actually do? Well, it all starts with a pretty simple pledge. First up, support theater. Go see a show. That ticket you buy isn't just a piece of paper, it's a vote. It says, I want more creativity right here in my town. Next, embrace art in general. Let a painting or a song or a dance change your point of view a little. And last but not least, be a guardian of stories. Keep these stories alive, share them, really listen to them, and go find voices and perspectives that are different from your own. And that's it. That's our show. Because that mirror on the stage, it doesn't just show us who we are right now. It actually helps shape who we're going to be. Every single story we choose to listen to share, to support, that becomes a piece of our shared future. So we'll leave you with just one last thought. A question, really. What story are you going to help keep alive?